Hello children, welcome back to the Visitor College Grade 5 Buddhism lesson. Today we are going to learn about Deeghavapi and the 16 sacred places called Solosmasthana. Okay children, now you had already seen a video regarding this Solosmasthana. Now let's see about this Solosmasthana. The 16 sacred places, Solosmasthana. Solosmasthana are 16 sacred places in Sri Lanka. Buddhists believe that these places have been hallowed by visits of Gautama Buddha. These sacred places of worship are among the most important religious locations in Sri Lanka. Solosmasthana Mahiyangane Rajamaha Vihara, Nagadeepa Purana Vihara, Kalaniya Rajamaha Vihara, Sri Pada, Deeghavapi, Deeghavapi Rajamaha Vihara, Mutiyangana Rajamaha Vihara, Tissamaharama Rajamaha Vihara, the Sri Mahabodhiya, Mirisavatiya Vihara, Swarnamali Vihara, Tuparama Vihara, Abegiri Vihara, Jetavanarama Vihara, Chela Chaitya and Kirivehera. Mahiyangana Rajamaha Vihara. It is said that the Mahiyangana Stupa has been built during the lifetime of the Buddha, enshrining the lock of hair given by him to God Saman when the Buddha first visited Sri Lanka and preached to the primitive people in there. Nagadeepa Purana Vihara. It is constructed at the site where the Buddha visited Lanka for the second time 5 years after attaining enlightenment. He intervened and mediated in settling a dispute between warring Naga kings, Chulodara and Mahodara, over the possession of a gem-studded throne. It is believed that this precious throne, which was offered to the Buddha, was returned to Naga kings and was later enshrined in the stupa. Kalaniya Rajamaha Vihara. This is situated about 10 kilometers from Colombo on the Kalani River Valley. This temple was built at the third and final visit of the Buddha to Sri Lanka 8 years after gaining enlightenment. That is nearly 2566 years ago. It is said that a gem-studded throne on which the Buddha sat and preached is enshrined. The annual Kalani Duruthu Perahara is held in the month of January. Sri Pada. The Sri Pada mountain is 7,360 feet high. It is the 5th highest mountain in the country. It is believed that the Buddha has left his footprint on the rock at the top of this mountain. It can be reached through Hatton or through Ratnapura district. During December and April, thousands of devotees climb the mountain to worship the footprint. Deeghavapi, the cave in the which Buddha spent the day after placing the footprint on Sri Pada. It is now believed that this cave is near the Sri Pada mountain in the Ratnapura district. From here he proceeded to Deeghavapi. Deeghavapi Rajamaha Vihara. Buddha, in his third final visit to Sri Lanka, visited this place and he meditated here. The Deeghavapi was built by King Saddhatissa, brother of King Dutugamunu, in 137 BC. Enshrined are the relics of the Buddha. This temple is famous for another reason. That is, the last Arahat who lived in Sri Lanka, Arahat Maliyadeva, visited Deeghavapi and delivered a sermon. It is said that 16 monks attained arahathood at the end of the sermon. It is erected about 20 kilometers from Ampara district in the Digamadula district. Mutiyangana Rajamaha Vihara. This is a chaitya erected by King Devanampiya Tissa, enshrining the relics of the Buddha. The Buddha visited there in his third visit. Tissa Maharama Rajamaha Vihara, one of the largest Deeghavapi in Ruhunu. The temple is said to have been built by King Kavantissa in the 2nd century BC. The Silpasena Pirivana has been at this site. The Sri Mahabodhi. The Sri Mahabodhi tree at Anuradhapura is the oldest tree known in the world. It is 2200 years old. It is the right branch of the tree at Buddha Gaya in North India, where Prince Siddhartha attained enlightenment. It was brought to Sri Lanka in the 3rd century BC by Theri Sangamitta, sister of Arahat Mahinda, who brought Buddhism to Sri Lanka. Mirisavatiya Vihara, the first Deeghavapi built by King Dutugamunu. It is situated at Anuradhapura. It is believed that the king's scepter is enshrined inside the Deeghavapi. Saranamali Vihara. King Dutugamunu started building this stupa and was completed by King Saddhatissa. The Deeghavapi is 338 feet high. It is more commonly known as the Ruwanvali Saya. Thuparama Vihara. It is the first Deeghavapi to be built in Sri Lanka. It was built by King Devanampiya Tissa. It has the shape of a paddy heap. Abhayagiri Vihara. The Abhayagiri Deeghavapi was built by King Valagamba at a place in the Anuradhapura where Buddha visited. It is said that the Deeghavapi contains relics of the Buddha and the Tripitaka was written in golden leaves. Jetavanarama Vihara. Jetavanarama was built by King Mahasena. Enshrined in it is supposed to be waistband of the Buddha. Sela Chaitya, situated 10 kilometers from Anuradhapura. Mihintale is the cradle of Buddhism in Sri Lanka. It was here that Arahat Mahinda met King Devanampiya Tissa and converted him to Buddhism. Mihintale gave shelter to 3,000 monks. Hundreds of caves where monks lived can be seen at the Mihintale rock. The temple complex has several Deeghavapas. They are the Sela Chaitya, the Kantaka Chaitya, Ambastale Deeghavapi, Mahasaya and Indikatu Saya. Kirivehera. King Mahasena, who ruled at Kataragama, built the Deeghavapi at the place visited by the Buddha. It is said to have enshrined in it the golden seat from which the Buddha delivered the sermon, and a lock of hair and the royal sword used by Prince Siddhartha to cut off his hair at the time of the Great Renunciation. Okay children, we have completed the lesson now. Let's see what we did learn today. We have learned about the 16 sacred places and the importance of these sacred places, and we have learned who were the kings built these sacred places. I hope you understood the lesson today. Now let's see the exercise. Now you can do the exercise in the test book, page number 72. Do the exercise 1 of 13 in the test book itself and answer 2 of 13 in the Buddhism writing book. Okay children, we will meet again with a new lesson. Stay safe children. Thank you.